Hello. You might have heard this question many times. What came first, the chicken or the egg? This is a really debatable question. I recently read a book called ASAP Science by Mitchell Moffitt and Greg Brown. They offer an explanation for the question, which came first, the chicken or the egg? So I really like that explanation that they gave. So now let's see what their explanation is. Hello. You might have heard this question a lot of times. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? So this question does not have an easy answer, and many people still debate about it. However, there is a logical answer behind it. So, which came first, the chicken or the egg? It's a logic circle because if you have a chicken, it must lay an egg. So you say the chicken came first? But that chicken had to come from the egg itself. So it continues on, chicken, egg, chicken, egg. So which came first? So the easy answer to this is that the egg came first. Why? Because there were lots of other egg-laying animals before the chicken came along. Turtles, dinosaurs, all of them laid eggs. So technically, the egg came first. But the real question is, which came first, the chicken or the chicken egg? So, now let's look at this DNA. When two animals reproduce, their DNA is carried on. But sometimes there are slight differences inside the DNA. So this is the normal DNA, and then it changes sometimes. So that makes little changes in the organism that has that DNA gene. And over time, it can build up to become a totally different species. So let's say an animal that looked like a chicken or was almost a chicken, but not there yet. So two chickens, the special chickens, would have made an egg that would hatch the first true chicken. And then that chicken went on to lay chicken eggs. So the chicken came first? Well, this depends on your meaning of egg itself. If a chicken laid an egg that gave birth to a shark, is it a shark egg or is it a chicken egg? So this leads us to the other side. No one mutation in the DNA can cause a totally different species. Over time, it builds up to create the different animal. So the egg came first. Why? Because all the animals, the proto-chickens you could call it, they laid a proto-chicken egg. And from that, they came a chicken. So people who want chickens to come first might argue, the chicken came first. No, because that brings us back to this. Is it a chicken egg or is it a shark egg? So, the nomenclature of this definition of chicken egg makes this a lot more complicated. But after a while, we can see that the egg came first. Only from an egg did the first true chicken came from. All these animals, the other proto-chickens, they could come from eggs, but the first true chicken came from this egg. So the egg came first. Bye.